Now, being on the field, taking yourself off the field, those are the kind of things that you want to be out there every play, right? Absolutely. And for those that don't know, the Anthony Richardson thing, he'd been running a lot because they don't have a great O-line, and that's the main way they can move the ball when he's in the game. And he was dead tired. It was 3rd and long, and he said, I got to come out. I can't do it.
That was a lot of running right there that I did, and I don't think I was going to be able to go that next play, so I just...
He came out of the game. They put in the backup quarterback. They ran the ball, and then, that got out there, and he told the media that he came out because he was tired. And that turned into a whole viral storm of people saying, you can never do that.
I've never seen that before in my life out of a quarterback, legitimately. And I know I echo the sentiments of everybody else that has tweeted or talked about it or done anything about it. An NFL quarterback doesn't tap out of a game, especially if they're able to go play. That's kind of a part of the position. That is kind of a thing. You're the face of the franchise.
And then Aaron Rodgers, said, hey, we're kind of getting our ass kicked. Isn't it time for Tyrod to be taking these hits?
I mean, it was 33-0. We were sitting there, and I said at some point, probably go with Tyrod here, huh? And then the next play, they threw a screen for a touchdown, so it's 40-0.
And Tyrod went in, and Tyrod immediately scored a couple touchdowns where Aaron Rodgers had thrown a couple interceptions. But listen, that's neither here nor there for right now. What we're talking about is 2025, and whether or not my man has one more ayahuasca retreat in him to turn this team around, or if the New York Jets are going to move on from Aaron Rodgers altogether and try to start over from what seemed at the time to be a slam dunk. Hey, said, hey man, we can get Aaron Rodgers in here with this defense and these weapons, we're going to win a Super Bowl. Turns out what you're going to win is like 5 games. A little underwhelming. You're going to win 5 games. You're going to bring in all his friends. He's going to be a dick to your coach. He's going to get your coach fired. And then he's going to act like none of it was his fault.
Yep.
Now, the rumor in New York is that your young, budding superstar wide receiver, Garrett Wilson, is saying that if Aaron Rodgers is back next season, you need to trade me. With that in mind, is Aaron Rodgers back next season for the New York Jets?
I don't know, man. Like the answer should be no. He's completely washed. He's out of there. But Woody Johnson, I don't know, man. It's not. I would say 70% yes, he's gone. There's a 30% chance that he comes back though, and they trade Garrett Wilson.
Definitely, he's not coming back. He's gone. Listen, they won 7 games with Zach Wilson. So you get this Hall of Fame player who's supposed to have been an upgrade, who's supposed to upgrade the only weakness you had on your team, and you regress. Now you're not only have you regressed offensively, you're disjointed as a team. You got your head coach fired, you got your offensive coordinator demoted, like your wide receiver that was your best friend last year now despises you. This is what Aaron Rodgers has done in less than 1 full season of playing. So yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, I think that he has to be gone because, there's a question if, he's out there and he's playing well and you're winning games, and maybe there's just some friction with him and certain teammates or him and the coach or whatever. But he is garbage. He's a terrible quarterback at this point in his career. There's no redeeming qualities to having Aaron Rodgers on your roster at this point. It's only going to be drama from here on out, and there's no reason to keep that around. You already lost a good coach because of it, a guy who won 7 games with Zach Wilson. You're on the verge of losing a great young wide receiver in Garrett Wilson, and I would not be surprised if Breece Hall was feeling similarly because you don't give him the ball either. You're going to let Aaron Rodgers destroy what is otherwise a pretty talented young team. Like you're going to rub people the wrong way. You always rub people the wrong way if you have bad players holding starting positions and holding the team back. Yeah. So I think he's gone. I think they cut him. I think they cut him the very first chance they get, and they throw themselves into the QB carousel to try and upgrade and take advantage of this roster that they've built that should be winning games and should be competing.